Hey everyone, it's Amador, and by request, I've been asked to show how I record my videos. It's nothing super high-tech, nothing super glamorous, super exciting. Right now you'll see a different angle than you normally see where you guys see my hands down here. I have Nathan recording me so I can actually show you guys a little bit around where I do everything. So say hi, Nathan.
Hello.
Alright, so I record in two spaces. The reason why I haven't done this is because my room was a hot mess, my craft room. So it is not normally this nice and clean and sleek. So I went ahead and cleaned off all the surfaces because, yeah, it's like a hurricane, like a Martha Stewart, Tim Holtz just exploded in here. So anyway, I usually craft on two desks. I have this one here and this one. And I do have, this is what I use to record. These are bendable arms. And here, I'll pull this one off here. This one I got off of eBay, and this one I got several months ago when my brother was selling them. He was able to find a manufacturer and got several of them. A few of you guys were able to get in on that deal. But, so yeah, so this is what I use, and it just clamps onto anything. And I have these frames. These were old frames from my mom's house, and I just put pegboards, and then I just crackle painted them. And on the side of one of them, I can just clamp. And this is where I have, yeah, as you can see, Nathan is showing you guys the excessive amount of things that I have to play with. So I put it there, and I actually have. And the funny thing is, I was going to use Nathan's phone, but I will use a stamp set. So this is where it holds onto the phone, and it is facing down. And this is why you guys only see my hands, and because it's better this way, and I can actually just show you guys everything that I've been doing. So, and the cool thing with this thing is it'll clamp onto like a chair or whatever when I don't have Nathan here to record me and be my cameraman. Oops, I totally broke that. To record. So, if you see this brown background, that means I'm recording here. When you see the blue one right there, I'm recording there because maybe I have too much junk here or I have too much junk here. As you can see, I've cleaned out some of my stuff. Some of you guys may have seen these bins. These bins I was lucky enough to get at a Joann's that was changing out their fixtures. Two of them I bought from one that was closing like years ago. But that's what I did. This is my cutting station. That is why when I do my process videos or whatever, you don't see me die cutting because I have them wired underneath here so I can have this whole space for cutting. All of my Stampin' Up! Pads are there. I've reduced my pads to this amount and just have them there so I can have them close and everything. Now if you look over here, I've changed around my cubes, and I got this idea from Carol, and she is one happy crafty chick. Hi Carol. This side. I have this where I just put them on the side, and this is where I keep my layouts and everything. But one thing I did do is I went and got these giant clipboards from Hobby Lobby so I can have my projects all together. Okay, so this is where I have my paper, my cardstock. This is a wire rack that I got from a Joann's that was closing, and it actually held felt at one point, but it holds my 8.5 by 11 paper. That is on the top right. That is all my Tilda. And there's just a few projects. I did move out some of the projects so I can have more space for crafting. There's stuff at the top. I guess this has turned into a quick craft room tour. But anyhow, back to the recording. So if you focus down here, you will see this is where I have, this is the only cutter that I use now. This is a guillotine cutter. This is an older one by Stampin' Up! I don't even know if they make this, and if they do, I want another one. I've had it for like maybe 5 years, and it still works perfectly. My utensils are right here, so when I'm reaching for anything, this is where I'm reaching. And this is on the top of my Raskog cart, my ATG gun, and everything else in there. And in my process videos, as you guys can see, I do my voiceovers because if you see, I have my iPad here and I watch movies, TV shows, everything here. And if you look a little bit below, that is where I have my Cameo. Now the cool thing is I have it on this little cart. I don't even know if you can get this cart anymore. And it just rolls out, and half of it's under here. I just uncover it and connect it right to my laptop, which is usually here where I do my projects. And that is how I can get everything done. I try to circumvent or whatever, have everything in this general area to have everything at arm's length. Now, if you guys can see the window, I have covered it with these huge boards because I do have natural light coming in, so I'm very fortunate with that. But right now, for doing this video, it was a little dark and everything. But in all honesty, if it wasn't for these little arm things, my videos wouldn't be so awesome. That is why you never see any, and I actually have a what is that thing called? A tripod. But that's why you guys don't see a tripod. And if I actually bump into an item, or when I bump the camera, which is my phone, it's because I maybe I forgot this was here. But on both sides, I have it. Now, another thing, I know P asked me once about my lighting. I do have the natural light, like I said, I'm fortunate about that. But if you look over here, I have a lamp over on the on my desk, and actually this is Ethan's old desk lamp before he moved in here. And if you look to the right, or to my left, you're right, there's a floor lamp. So I have two light sources. Now, what I've learned is that if you face, and I'm trying to remember what the name of these light bulbs are, it's the Reveal light bulbs by GE. Not to make any promotion for them, but I really like how it does, because I've been told that when I do my videos even at night, I get good lighting. It's because of these light bulbs, and I pay a little extra, but I'm not willing, nor crazy enough, forgive me for those that do, to buy OTT lights. OTT lights are awesome. They're amazing if you're using it in a small space, but I have all of this sometimes, and I have a chair here, but the funny thing is I never use it. So let me push it out of the way. Whenever you guys see me crafting, I'm crafting and crafting standing. So another thing that I don't do is I don't face the lights directly onto my workspace. If you look down here, you'll see when as you guys can see right here, I am here, and let me see if I can pull like a layout or something from up here. If I'm here showing you guys a layout or something, you see there's shadows and everything. I'm casting shadows, and that's not what you want in your videos. Well, that's not what I want in my videos. Like I said, I could be doing this completely wrong. This is all half-assed, and I figured things out along the way, and some things I just felt that I needed. So, but if you see a lot of shadows, and you mainly see from this light, so that is why I don't use concentrated light directly on my projects or on my videos, and I don't use OTT lights, because I feel OTT lights are, and I could be wrong, you guys, if I'm wrong, let me know, I feel like they're for concentrated areas. Now, watch the difference as the moment when I just shift over my lamp, and you see there's minimal shadows, you get less lighting, but when you record, I record on my iPhone. When you record on the iPhone, it actually, you see things lighter. Anyway, so, but I'd rather sacrifice just a little bit of light so I don't have massive amount of shadows, especially if I'm recording a process video and you can't see something because I'm covering with my shadows. So both of the lights, and I can move this around and get, a different whatever, but when I focus it, you can see my hands, which is great. I don't want you guys to see my hands. I want you to see what I'm working on my messy, dirty craft mat here. And by the way, this craft mat, I have taped it to the top of my desk. And look, I have to show you guys if you want to get close to it. Look how neat, and there's a line how dirty my desk has gotten. But I actually plan to, and this is actually ink that's spilled through little holes and stuff like that. I actually plan to redo my desk, paint it and whatnot. But that is basically what I do. Like I said, I do depend on these clamps, and if I could find a longer one, truth be told, I would so use it. But this does get me right in the middle of my workspace. And these light bulbs, but like I said, I just use the light bulbs for lighting, and like I said, I do have them on both sides. I will give you that. And here, I'll go ahead and take out these boards so you can see how my, if I don't break anything, or, who knows, I might, how the craft room normally looks. If you want to kind of pan around, Nathan, and show, it looks much brighter and lighter because I do have the natural light, and I'm fortunate for that. But like I said, I just put the boards up so you guys can see. It's not so dark in here, so I can show you guys. And I'm trying to think of, like, I know I was asked to do kind of like a room tour, but I guess we're already here. You see all of that stuff over there. If you want to just pan out that way again, and we'll come back around here. All of these are my supplies mostly that I use to make my things. And some of these, and by the way, keep an eye out. I'm going to do another destash because I have too much of them. There are some gifts on the top shelf. That shelf I painted and I put up there. I'm cycling out the gifts so I can bring some out, put some away, bring some out, and and I can have them and share with them. All of these things, if you see on the desk, I have changed all of my Copic markers right there because I used to have them on the opposite side, so it's kind of weird picking up my Copic markers to go work on the other desk. So I have my Copic and distress markers. You see there's the showing machine right there. I have some stamps between these two desks, stamps that I felt that I could use. And each one of these bins are organized to have a specific amount of specific items and stuff. So some of these decorative pieces, but I felt that I needed more tabletop space for me to work on. There's my Big Shot, which is about to give out. Hence, Nathan did buy me my Teresa Collins cut and emboss, which is freaking awesome. And this one, I just, if you guys are wondering, well, it's right against anything, I just pull it right here, run it through. This one, just pull it right here and run it through. But meanwhile, I can have whatever. Ironically, all of my dies are on the opposite side of the room. I'm still trying to figure that out. I was going to put them all here, but I felt that this just kind of gives it a nice look. And if you kind of look underneath, you can see that giant green toolbox that I found at that antique sale in Phoenix. That's not going anywhere. I love what function I've used for it. I just have to figure out how to have a little thing right here so I can make those like little pockets or whatever. So yeah, so once again, just some of my older work, some stuff from Sabrina, that project from Christina, a little stand from P, and just a few little things that I have still up. But like I said, I just switch them out and change them so I can see everybody's beautiful projects. And this is where I have some more. I needed some more paper storage, so I have this, and I took everything out because I just needed more paper storage. Okay, like I said, all of my Tilda stuff. This actually holds my Tilda embellishments. My Tilda fabrics are in a giant box over there. This is where I have this here because I don't know what to do with it. I don't have any other Project Life stuff. This is just the big thing by Southern Weddings. Like I said, this is how I keep my... Oh, and these clipboards, I saw a video of by Doodlebug that they're coming out with 12x12 clipboards, but I'm not about to pay $20 for just to say that it was from Doodlebug. These, like I said, these are in the artist section where they have all the paints and stuff like that at Hobby Lobby, and these are $5.99. And yes, I used the coupon on them, and they're actually 11 3/4 by like 15 3/4. They fit perfectly and still have a little section for me to pull out. This you might have seen in the new one of my new videos I just posted. So let me just move over, and I moved some things. These are stamps. These are all stamps. These are adhesives and some things, like I said, just a array of papers and things I haven't used. So, and I think over here, if you can see, I just have some stuff and a mess. So just pan out. There's a banner by P, some beautiful gifts from Sabrina, and I do have, I'm planning to work on, what's this? Some stuff, and there's a tag jar. I'm still trying to organize this. If some of these are empty, this is actually going to go out to somebody, and some of these are empty. But this here, I'm trying to, this is my little station that I'm trying to get. As you guys can see, there are some cards that I just posted. I want to make sure that I have cards available so I can just take one and, you know, write it out to somebody. Thank you. Big old jar of lavender. These are some tools I don't end up using, so they're going to go in a D-stash. This is actually coming up in a video for Art Attack, and I have, oh, let me show you guys. If you guys remember, I got these boxes of spools from Art Attack Supplies, and I told Tracy to sell them to me because I wanted to use them as a template anyway. I was going to take them apart. And I did it! I actually figured it out. This is going to be an upcoming video. Let me know if you want to see this. You guys might think this is really dumb. But the cool thing is, it does fit the original ones. I changed the measurements to work with these big spools, but just a little heads up, they also fit these spools that you can get here at like Hobby Lobby or whatever, and they fit, I think they fit 8. So if you want to send thread, twine to somebody, this is going to be a perfect little tutorial for you. Just a little, you know, sneak peek, I guess. Just a goofball there. Oh, and I have to show you guys, if you want to show over here, because I'm such a nerd, let me move this lamp a little bit out of the way. And the Swiffer, how glamorous. Throw that over there. I found this little jar, this little box at Hobby Lobby, and it was broken, so it was on clearance. And this is where I have my brand new business cards. I mean, I'm not that big yet, but I had to show it, and it's just so freaking adorable. And look how glamorous it is. I just fixed it with some floral wire. Isn't that awesome? So yes, but look how elegant it looks. I absolutely love it. So that is it. That is everything, I think. There's just a bunch of other things here, you guys. A bunch of other beautiful projects that people have sent me. People have asked me how I use my Raz cart. The bottom shelves are actually empty. Just the top one has tools because I haven't defined everything of what I needed to do. So I hope that answers your guys' questions. I know I actually included way more than you guys have asked for to see how I record my videos. But like I said, these to me are very important, and the lights, because you get a better look of your videos. So thanks for stopping by. You guys know I hate doing face videos, but here we are. Thank you, Nathan, for being my cameraman. Pretty soon I want to be so famous that I have assistants to do those things. Yeah, right. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, and you guys, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.